Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming with a further update on my playthrough of The Division 2. If you watched the first video I did about the game, it's a game I originally bought on PlayStation Store sale probably a couple of years ago. And I played quite a bit, and then for various reasons I stopped playing. Nothing to do with the game. I think I was just playing lots of different games, and once I get out of a game, sometimes it's hard, especially with fast shooting games, to get back into how the controls go. If you're playing different games, you lose momentum or memory of how the controls are. And also this game took up a ton of memory on my PlayStation, so one day I just thought, okay, let's uninstall it. And I thought I'd reinstall it again recently. Once I started again, I thought I remember why I like it and why I didn't like it. I've moved on to be level 12, so I've gone through a few more levels and I've learnt a few more bits. It's a strange game for me to play because it's an online only game, and I don't play online games in that sense, so I don't play multiplayer games. So the fact that I'm playing it online and it's always online is a bit odd. Some of the things that happen are linked to season passes, and you get little notifications of missions, but you can't do them without the season pass, which I haven't got. Also other little weird things about the game, not weird but weird to me, is that you can never pause it because it's in real time all the time because you're online. I get why that is, because it's an online game and it's always running, but you have to remember that when you're kind of playing it. So the only way to kind of make yourself safe, if you want to still, go in the oven and make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, is to go to a safe house or something like that. There were quite a lot and you can fast travel to them, so it's not a problem. But yeah, don't do what I did, just sort of leave yourself standing somewhere like you would in any other game and expect to be alive when you come back. Also, it's a bit strange when you go into some of these safe houses or areas, I'll show you the map actually, or areas where there's control points and these settlements you've taken over. The White House is your base of operations, where these other players from online that are there, although I'm not playing online with anybody else. It's a weird thing for me. It's not weird, but it's weird for me because I've never experienced that really before. So it's got a few systems that are a bit take a bit of getting used to if you're not used to playing online with other people, but I kind of got the hang of it, I think. There's quite a lot going on in the game. There's lots of systems of upgrading and crafting, which I haven't got close to understanding all of them. There's a lot of good loot that drops. I would say that you're always going to pick up better stuff than you can ever buy. The stuff you can buy is okay, but it's never that great. So for example, there's an absolute massive amount of different guns. You can see here shotguns, and as usual I'm using shotguns. Machine guns are good, but it'll be whatever your play style is. With me, and you'll notice if you watch any amount of my videos about any games, I go for sniper. So I usually end up with a sniper rifle and either a submachine gun or a shotgun. But when I'm running around the map without encountering enemies, in case I run into somebody, I usually carry a rifle or a submachine gun, not a sniper rifle. You can swap weapons whenever you want to, although the only thing is, because there's no pause, if you're trying to swap a weapon in combat, you can be shot while you're doing it. But anyway, so there's lots of different gear. You've also got abilities you pick up with a turret that you can throw down, which is very, very, very useful. And I might show you if I run into any enemies, which I might, but I think they're already being killed over there. Or these grenades you can throw, different types of grenades. There's a scan thing which works like lots of Ubisoft things where you scan the area for enemies. You sometimes, even though I'm not playing with anyone online, you get use that, you can die. You usually get often you get people from the settlements or the control points you've liberated who come and help you, so that can be good. And sometimes you'll go and help them, like for instance that one there is someone who's on our side, so that's good. There's lots of different missions, as you can see from the main map. The green ones are ones I've liberated, the ones that are those grey colour are missions I've completed, the blue ones I haven't, the red ones I haven't, and there's missions all over the place. So for example, that one there is level 19, which is too high for me. That one is 12 and I'm level 12, so that'd be fine. Same with all the ones over here, they're all 12. So it's pretty good at giving you enough missions to do. I've not ever found I haven't got things to do, and there's always new things coming up. I would say in this game, you need a mix of, I've found anyway, I need a mix of stealth and very aggressive attack. So for example, sometimes you'd be mad to run in a whole group of enemies, and you can get big groups of enemies with turrets themselves and they're firing mortars, and you'd be mad to just kind of rush in. Other times it's beneficial because they've got snipers themselves again, or someone hiding. You need to rush in and take out some people very quickly to get a good advantage. You might think someone's flanking you, and you might want to I'm trying to find this. You can see at the top it says SHD Tech Cache. I'm trying to find that. Yeah, sometimes you'll need to rush in to take a strategic point in the map. But like I said, it mixes, and again, you can almost play it from a distance with a sniper rifle. I've done that in different missions where I've just kind of stood back and shot at them and waited for them to come running out and posted a turret. And I've done it when I've kind of run in and gone Rambo on them. So there's different options, there's lots of different weapons. I'm just going to pick this up. Dings and the end sneak. Yeah, the weapons look nice, the weapons sound good, they feel good. The character modelling is okay, it's fine. The NPCs I've been in look the same, literally. Special, not as good as Watch Dogs Legion, he said, but yeah, they look fine for what it is. So yeah, it's good. There's a good selection of things to wear. We're going to get a bit of combat here, I think. If you die, you just respawn somewhere, so there's not a great reason not to die. In fact, sometimes if you find yourself stuck in a area killed, and you'll just respawn. You've got quite a lot of lives, and you can reboost your health as I just did. Let me just show you that turret thing. You can just throw it anywhere you want, and that's really useful because what that does is, number one, it obviously shoots enemies, and number two, it will give enemies something else to shoot at while you're shooting them, if that makes sense. So for example, as you can see there, that guy, he's another enemy I didn't remember. But that guy's there, he's bothered about the turret, so he's not bothered about me. And the turret will actually take out quite a lot of enemies. You can use that to form a choke point often in missions, where you can get that turret to whittle down enemies or injure a lot of enemies. And when you're done with it, you can just pick it up and take it away. And it's not got a very long cooldown. You can see on that little box where it just flashed, it's got 6 seconds and it's going to be ready again. You pick up medical things quite often. I've not yet worked out how to throw a grenade at all, but I've obviously not needed to. And you pick up gear regularly. It's a difficult game in that definitely it's one of those games that early on, when you've got limited weapons and armour, you will die a lot, especially if you're me. The longer you go on and the better armour, and I'd say definitely the better weapons you get, let's go to a public execution, we don't like that. The better weapons you get, then you'll be able to kill people much quicker. So for example, that guy down there, I would load them like that. Run away. So this is where that turret thing comes in, because you just fling that somewhere and it automatically kind of gives them something else to think about. I'm going to get killed now because I'm not paying proper attention. But yeah, I found it generally a fair game. It's not an easy game at all. You will die, you especially will die early on, and you will die if you're not paying attention, and most of all you'll die if you do the wrong thing. So sometimes you get lazy and you kind of want to end the mission quickly and you'll just run in to kill the last enemy and get shot. Sometimes you need to take it easier, sometimes you'll run in by being too stealthy. One thing I have found that happens is quite often you'll run out of health, and you can pick up health but sometimes you won't get any more, and you'll be in a mission where you've got very little health, you're not regenerating health, you've got no new health to get, there's no health you can find anywhere, and you literally have to wait each time to have one shot at somebody, otherwise if they hit you you'll die, which is a little bit annoying, I think, but it is what it is. So yeah, generally it's a fair game, like I said, difficult game, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. So this is the Division 2. Like I said, I've been playing it quite a bit in the last week since I reinstalled it, and I intend to play it a bit more. So thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Till next time, take care for now while I just kill off these last enemies.